Did somebody?
And we're on.
Oh.
That was actually instant. I didn't expect it to.
Yeah,
Normally
usually
there's a small delay in between openings. There was no delay here. It was, let's go.
straight to the point.
Right fucking now.
Straight to the point. Let's do it.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
What up?
Oh, you know, living life, bro. Got a sick baby. It's fucked.
Yeah, that's real life shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't wish it upon many people. It's
What, children?
No, sick children. Children are great. They're fine. You know, except that they try.
It's fine.
It's fine. I swear. I'm having a great time, man. Blink twice. Anyway, look, got a lot of shit to go through.
Yeah, look, got a lot of games. We missed out last week due to some, call it miscommunication.
I call it scheduling problems.
Yeah, but we missed out on a round. But look, nothing too much. We missed out on the FA Cup, but we can catch up on that. No problem.
We've got the FA Cup semi-finals.
Yep.
We've obviously now have a finalist, which will actually be played in 10 days.
Yes, not this weekend, next weekend.
Then we also had the...
T will be staying up late.
Well, we don't have to stay up late this weekend for some real superb football.
No, we don't.
9:30 game, baby. We've got the Champions League. The semi-finals ended this morning.
Yep.
So by the time this comes out, it'll be about 2 days after. But there was some wild shit that went down there.
Yep.
We've obviously got
very, very controversial.
2 rounds, 34, 35 of
Three more games.
of the
Let's
EPL,
end this
3
season.
more games.
Let's fucking end this season. I'm
Dude,
over
no,
it.
it's very dramatic. Yes,
No, I'm
you're
over
over it.
I'm over it.
Dude, you think I'm not over it, man?
Dude, you're in Champions League next year. You should be happy. It's done. It's sorted.
It's one of the worst title defenses in history. Dude,
We have the worst one.
I was saving this stat, but I'm going to drop it right now so you can feel my pain.
We're doing it live.
Just my jokes. West Ham, so Liverpool have
Yes.
19 losses in
Yes.
all competitions
This season.
this season.
Yep.
You know who else has 19 losses in all competitions? Fucking West Ham, man.
Yeah, but they didn't play Champions League and they didn't play...
It doesn't matter, man.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't, dude. They're in a relegation battle with fucking Tottenham.
I think this is more about Tottenham than West Ham.
Dude, I think
look-
it says more about fucking... God damn it.
But look,
Slots
19,
through.
you're right. 19 losses is not good. Obviously, you guys have had a lot of injuries after a huge investment.
Yeah, I
the
bet
window.
look,
But look,
I'm not
you
going to be an
guys-
Arsenal supporter and fucking blame that, man.
Blame injuries.
Well, dude, that was their blame last year why they didn't beat us. It's like, oh, we had injuries. We don't have injuries this year, see? And I'm like, yeah, well, you're about to score one of the lowest point totals to fucking win the league ever.
Again.
So, anyway, just to recap of the episode, we've got FA Cup,
Yep.
Champions League. We've got the two rounds of Premier League, and we're going to look at what the run-in looks like for the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Because could go either way. We've had some dramatic results.
Yep.
And then we will look at another bottle job on Daniel Stammer in our PCP FPL league because he's doing a number on himself, boys.
Doing an Arsenal.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have some welfare checks going on.
No. I think we can take that off because after this week's round of games, I think there's...
No, dude, this is the universe setting it up for it to be so much more dramatic.
No. I think they're doing a Liverpool like we said last year.
Consistency is the key to success, bro.
All right, ChatGPT.
Dude,
But
I'm Tony Robbins.
You're not Tony Robbins. Let's start on a positive note. FA Cup. This is a competition I can get behind. Right? So, first game was City Southampton. Now, everybody thought City would just run away with it. No, it wasn't the case.
Well, okay. From a scoreline perspective, no.
No.
From a game perspective, they did absolutely destroy Southampton.
Yeah, but Southampton did the way they played was the way that they were going to try to win, which was soak up as much pressure as possible and try to snag a goal and get away with it. And to be fair, they did snag that goal. And it was late in the game. It was 79th minute, I think they scored.
Yeah, but we saw, as City normally does, they just turn it up an extra notch.
Yes.
They
yes.
did
Definitely.
have their second team on. You know?
Yeah. Look,
Kovacic played. I swear you forget that he's even at the club.
he was injured for like 7 months.
Yeah, but I mean, even before the 7 months, I forgot he was at the club. Like, I just forgot he was there. He was a main part, and now he just never plays anymore. Marmoush started up front.
Foden started.
Yeah, what?
I know, and
The young player of the year?
Yeah, from 10 years ago. But he did just re-sign a new contract, so he is going to be at City for at least the next 5 years. Which,
but it makes sense. Like they're not like he's not trash.
I don't think there's many play. Well, he had a really good period for like a month this year, but he has been trash for 2 years.
It's coming off the performance that he had the year before.
Still trash though from where he was.
We're harsh critics.
Yeah, we're very harsh.
Yeah,
but yeah, look, Southampton went up 1-0, and you're thinking it's going to happen.
Well, they left it late, right? Like
79th minute. Yeah,
it had all the makings of Manchester City are about to bow out, and then 2 late goals. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
I can't do nothing. It's Man City. I think Doku scored, and I think Semenyo.
No, Nico.
Nico Gonzalez. That's right,
scored. Yeah. But I mean, like, if you break down the stats in the game, 24 shots, 6 on target, 69% possession, 93% pass accuracy from Man City.
Yep.
Dominate the game in comparison to 4 shots, 3 on target for Southampton.
Yeah, so City had more shots on target than Southampton had shots.
Yeah.
But Southampton were winning at one stage.
For less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, they had 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was looking good for a solid
2 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, we could do this, boys. No, we can't. No.
We got this. Oh, shit, they scored.
Yeah, so we have our first FA Cup finalist.
Yep.
Being Man City.
Yeah.
Then, second game, your mob.
Game of the round.
Versus
Just game of the round, right? Yeah, no, it's game of the round in general. This is just all out brilliant from both sides. But no, look, honestly, we played really well in the first half. Mm-hmm. Enzo
Garnacho man of the match, or
no, definitely Enzo. Enzo put in a shift in this game.
Fuck, he's gonna leave.
Enzo,
yeah.
If we get a big enough offer, but I don't think anyone's really gonna offer that much. There's no way Real Madrid's gonna get him.
Real Madrid are tight asses, bro.
They won't get him. They want Galacticos, and he's not a Galactico.
Yeah, but he could be at Real Madrid. I think that's the point.
The only one I could see that would buy him I could see him at Barca.
I mean, to be fair, you guys paid 100 and what, 10,000?
No, it was 100 for him. It was 110 for Caicedo.
Yeah,
115 for Caicedo. Yeah, it was terrible. But
everyone
look,
talks about Liverpool spending. Jesus fucking God.
Yeah, no, our spending's out of control. And look where we are, 9th. It's fucking crazy. But look, no, they played well. João Pedro back in the team. Pedro Neto had a pretty good game. It was 8 shots each, 3 shots on target each. Look, we had most of the possession. I think Sanchez made a couple good saves. But look, I'm just happy to be in the final. If we can beat City, cool.
After your last few games,
our last 7 games,
it's not looking good.
No,
it's not looking good.
No,
bro.
It's not. But look, this was Callum McGregor's first game back in charge after Rosenhill got sacked. And look, he got him to a final. That's not bad. That's all you can do. He's got him there, and now we just see what happens.
I mean, we can anticipate because
this is. But know what the problem is though is that we've been in I think the last 7 Wembley finals, and we haven't won one. Or 6 Wembley finals.
So you're thinking the one that no one thinks they're going to win, you're going to win.
Well, 2 of them were against you guys. Remember when we went to 0-all draws? They were just boring as batshit games. We went to pens both times.
It's only boring if you lose.
It was boring. You even said it. We were watching the game. This is why
Arsenal fans love this season, because they're winning, but it's boring.
It is very boring. Very, very boring.
But, I mean, look, yes, it could go either way, but I think the anticipation is all around Man City.
Yeah.
From the start of the season, Man City, everyone is going, Man City are dog shit. They can't win anything. The team's not what it used to be. It's not the same team as they had last year and the year before. And yet they make another final in the FA Cup.
Yep.
And they still do have a chance in the league.
Yeah.
But it is in Arsenal's hands to fuck up now.
Yeah, it's up to it's in Arsenal's court.
This is the perfect situation for them fucking bottle it, man. I will wait.
They had that perfect opportunity, but
wait till we get to the EPL before I start getting.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. But like you said, finals in 10 days, so 17th of May. 12 a.m. So good time. We're used to it now. We're conditioned for it. And
I'm not conditioned, man.
All right, sorry. Us non-parents are conditioned for it. And yeah, look, I'll either have a nice night getting toasty or I will drink myself to sleep.
That's nice. So my co-host here has a drinking problem.
I have a Chelsea problem. That's the problem right now.
Oh, dude, I'm invited.
Which we will get into.
I'll let you come across and be a Liverpool supporter, man. And I won't even make fun of you for it.
I'd rather die. I would literally rather die than do that.
That could be arranged.
Yeah.
You heard it here live first. I'm going to murder T.
But yeah, that's FA Cup.
FA Cup's not very exciting, you know. Liverpool should have been in the final.
Who'd you lose to?
Man
Was it City? Yeah.
Dude, we always lose to the winners, man.
No. Last year you lost to a team in 3rd division.
No, that was different.
That was different. That was different.
They're a winner in their league, man.
That was different.
You know, we lose,
shut up,
big
bruv.
tournaments.
Shut
bro.
up, bruv.
Like we lose to PSG when they win.
Speaking of PSG, great segue into that.
That's what I like to do, bro. I should be on the news.
Champions League semi-finals is done and dusted. We now have our finalists.
Whoa. We do have a finalist in very dramatic, probably too dramatic of games, to be fair. So let's start with the boring games.
Yeah, let's get the boring one out of the way.
There's a lot of controversy in these games. So, Atletico Arsenal, first semi-final.
Yep.
Okay, Arsenal go away to Atletico. They pull a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, they did. And look, to go to Atletico and pull a 1-1 draw was a good result. There were one penalty each. So that's how the goals were scored.
Yeah, and then Arsenal shouting for a third penalty.
Yeah, they wanted another penalty, which I disagreed with. What was that penalty?
The stepping on Eze's foot.
Yes, that's right, where he didn't actually step on his foot.
Yeah, Eze kicked the ball like far ahead of him to try and get it.
Yep.
Player went in for a tackle. Missed a tackle. Yep. I agree, it is a missed tackle. But he didn't stand on his foot. Eze dives.
That's why VAR checked it, and they saw they didn't.
They overturned it. Everyone's saying that's bullshit. Should have been a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
Arsenal were talking like they're going to lose the tie because of it.
Yep.
You know. Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, these guys, they're stressing, bro.
Yeah, you're going back to London. You pulled a result in Spain
after you've already been in Atletico 4-0 this year. I'm sitting there going, bro, how are you not confident with this? I don't understand. They haven't been confident all year. None of their fans.
Yep.
Their players don't seem confident on the pitch. And they're relying on players to do stuff like Madueke is useless, bro. Madueke is the most useless player I've ever seen in my life.
That's why we sold him.
Well, yeah, obviously you're not going to go and fucking sell a good player for 50 mil. No. 50 mil is a funny price to pay for someone.
50 million is the old 20 million. Remember we used to pay 20, 25 for a half-decent player? It's now 50. And that's kind of what you get now.
But it's a funny number because, like, you're not shit at 50 million, but you're also not like...
You're not a world beater.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're kind of like a very good sub at 50.
At 50?
At 50.
Today? Yeah. That's what I think as well.
So I sit there and I go, okay.
I mean, you can pull a good one. But I'm assuming like Gabriel and Saliba weren't that much.
They bought them, 5 years ago, but...
Yeah, and they developed them. Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know, like 5 years ago, the market wasn't as wild as it is now. The market's fucked now.
Yeah, market's fucked. It's out of control.
But, look, they pull a draw away from home.
Yep.
Obviously, bring it back home. Nerves are full on. They go up. The result, they win the game 1-0.
It was a dog shit goal as well. Oblak dropped it and Saka was onside and he put it in.
You got to be in the position to score. When I first saw it, I went, he's offside.
I thought he was offside, yeah.
I thought he was offside.
Yep.
And then I watched it back and I'm like, it's clearly on.
Two players kept him on.
Yeah, super clearly on. It was the game you expected it to be.
It was proper.
Boring.
And after that game, it was haram ball.
Oh, dude.
Big haram ball.
What I'm getting over are these bullshit drawing fouls from centre backs.
Oh, Gabriel?
Bro, I get it as a striker. You draw fouls. Turn your back on the player, the defender.
You get whacked.
Bro, what are these fouls that they're trying to pull to just stop the play at the back?
Yeah.
There's no one going through. There's no nothing. They just want to stop the play.
Yeah.
And this is their tactics, the dark arts,
where
they just try to delay all the plays. They have a player touch him in the back. He just goes down.
Yep.
The classic one is when he tripped the player as he's running through and then claims the foul that he got tripped. But you tripped him.
Yep. It was quite comical actually. But look, Arsenal did what they had to do, considering they had the easy side of the draw and they didn't have to play Barcelona.
Well,
they did what they had to do, and now they're in a final.
And this is what I've said. They've had Champions League on easy mode. They've gone Leverkusen, Sporting, Atletico.
Yep.
Right? Ask our friends that are Arsenal supporters, and they're like, it's still not easy. Well, how do you make it easier?
Would you rather play, who'd Bayern play? Bayern played Atalanta, Real Madrid, and then PSG. Yeah. Or we want to go PSG's route. They played Chelsea, Liverpool, Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put the two together. Yeah. Let's put the
dude, even
to
Barcelona's run. Yeah. Right? They had to go Newcastle, then Atletico.
Yeah.
Then they got knocked out by Atletico.
Yeah, then they could have played Arsenal. You know, you'd rather that run than what PSG went through or what Bayern went through.
Bayern had the hardest run. Yeah. When we get to their game, it's disappointing for them.
Yep.
But again, in this Arsenal Atletico game, there's penalty shouts back and forth for the Atletico guys.
Yeah, so the first one that got me was the Simeone one. Simeone is coming through. Gabriel pulls him back gently, but pulls him back. And then Simeone misses the target from because the ball popped through his feet. And if he goes down, he probably gets a pen.
Yeah, but I'm sick of this. If they go down,
yeah,
and then everyone complains if they go down. You shouldn't have to go down.
Yeah,
the VAR can clearly see it's like his arms across him. He pulls him back. His shoulder comes back.
Yeah, his shoulder goes back. Yeah,
it's a foul.
So I think that should have been a penalty. Which should have been the third penalty in 2 games for both those teams. And then there was the other one where Gabriel is competing with, I think, Simeone again. And Simeone goes through his leg. He dives. Griezmann then gets the ball. He gets taken out, but the referee's already blown a foul for Arsenal because the Gabriel one.
Yeah.
Again, the referee, in my opinion, should have played that out. And then should have given it up to VAR to decide it. Because I don't think the Gabriel one was a foul.
Well, so everyone's saying he blew the foul before the other foul.
Griezmann,
now,
yes.
This goes back to Jordan Pickford injuring Van Dijk 2 seasons ago. You recall that?
Yes, I do.
They go, oh, no, because he was offside, pretty much you can just go do whatever you want to the other player. Yep. I'm like, doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right. It sucks.
The point of this is, one, he blew his whistle for the foul. Now, my argument here was, well, the play continued, then he blew the whistle after the second foul for the first foul.
Yeah.
Right? And I went, well, VAR should be able to intervene because it's still gameplay until he's blown the whistle to look at that foul. These are the whole things where the VAR goes back to the opposite end of the pitch when it goes out for a throw-in. Right? And they go, oh, well, it's a throw-in. But they're saying it's a different phase of play.
Yeah, the phases, yeah.
So, anyway, Arsenal get lucky to not get a penalty put against them. I think.
And then, look, proper dark arts at the end of the game. Arteta kept chasing for the ball to hold on to it. His coaching staff were booting the ball away when Atletico were trying to chase for it. There was some brouhaha on the side as well between coaching staff.
I was trying to get dude. All the Arsenal players that are there warming up, all right next to the pit, right next to the line. That shouldn't be allowed, bro. They should be in the warm up area.
And they all started getting carded, but you're right. The fourth official should have been like, get them all back.
Yeah, 100%. The game should have stopped.
Yep.
Added to stoppage time, and they should have went, we're not continuing until you go back. But they seem to get a lenient act against them when they do all these tactics.
Well, they do push the envelope, which I can appreciate. They do like to push the envelope on everything. Like every little thing.
Listen, I don't. Okay, do it. But when Jose used to do it, he just said that he did it.
He did, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'd be like,
Arteta's there, he goes, it's just, I don't understand what you're saying.
Bro, if you're going to be a piece of shit, just take it on.
That's what I mean. Just own it. Be a dickhead. Be a piece of shit. And just, someone goes, you're a dickhead. Just be like, yeah.
Yeah. Jose did.
Yeah, correct. Hey, you're the bad guy. Yeah, all right. I'll play the character. I don't care.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Yeah. but Arteta's just there like, no.
No, we played beautiful football today.
No, he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I get the shits with Sly, at least he's fucking truthful in his interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just goes, what happened? He's like, yeah, we played like shit. We lost the ball too many times. We should have done this. We should have done that. Yeah, that's exactly what I try to get angry. I said, yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Do that. Yeah.
But good for Arsenal. It's their first final since.
Their third final ever.
Well,
it's
in Europe?
It's Arteta's first final since the
FA Cup final, which they beat
No,
us.
he did have is it the Community Shield?
That doesn't count as a final.
Okay, all right, fine. He claims it as a fucking.
That doesn't count as a final.
Well, the FA Cup, which everyone argues, wasn't his team.
That was what's his name? The Villa coach.
Oh, Emery.
Emery. It was Emery's team. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, they made the Europa League final 2018, which we beat them in, and then they were in the 2006 Champions League final, which Barca beat them in. So this is their third European final in recent times. I don't know about before.
And Bayern Munich's out. That's their dark horse. Which technically we haven't even spoken about yet. But
which we were getting done. You just spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh no, you weren't going to listen for the next 10 minutes.
But this was the game that everybody anticipated, and I think we've said from the start, whoever wins this side is going to win the whole thing. And it looks like PSG is going to be very, very a big favorite. They're going to be big favorites.
Hard, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
To back's hard.
Last one to do it was Real Madrid with Zidane. They did end up doing the hat trick, the three-peat. But
I mean,
back to back is still crazy hard.
Someone that's done that prior to them.
Prior to them, it was
Real Madrid again.
Shit, I think it was Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got fucking 16 of them.
Might have been Milan, actually. I think Milan might have done in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, I think might have been Milan. Oh, we will look into it. But look, I think we need to spend most of this time talking about the first leg.
Well, I mean, look, they had the most goals.
Right, 5-4. Okay, it's the first time ever that they had 9 goals in one leg of a semi-final. Right?
Fucking insane.
And it was just whenever PSG... PSG had 5 shots on target and they scored 5 goals. Neuer literally had... I think he had a rating of 3.8. It was...
He made 0 saves.
He made 0 saves, yeah.
He made 0 saves.
Yep.
If every shot on target went in.
Yeah. So his main contribution was getting the ball out of the net.
Yeah. And he was so quick at it.
He was so quick at it, yeah. But look, let's just go through who scored. So Bayern go up they go up 1-0. Kane gets a pen. I think it was for a handball.
Yeah.
Yep. So they get the pen, and then Vasquilla scores, which...
Bro, goal.
He does the same thing, but you can't stop it.
No, dude, it's like Robben back in the day. You know that he wants to cut inside and take a shot. But the point is, he creates too much space, dude.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. Actually. He does like to go both ways.
Yeah,
no homo. Because he can cut in like Robben, but he can also go overstep and use his left foot and score too. He's actually very, very skilled.
Bro, he's the most versatile winger that there's in the game at the moment.
And it's crazy how much they paid for him. He was only 70 mil.
Dude, the worst is Liverpool were looking at him at the same time. And he chose PSG. You can't do much about that. He chose PSG.
He knew the project to go to, right?
Oh, fuck. Bro, it was a great choice. Oh, no, he would have won. He would have won a league.
He would have won a league, but I think he won 6 trophies last year.
Listen, fuck off, man. Yeah, but you know, the French league is not as exciting as the Premier League.
Yeah, but that's what they want. You get paid good money and you get to chill for half the season.
Yeah, but bro, you'd be a scouser. That's big, bro.
Oh gosh,
nah, it's mad, bro.
And then Neves scores off a corner, so they go up 2-1. Then Olise, now he is turning into Robben. He is doing the whole cut in and fucking whipping it.
I mean, arguably, he goes to the byline, but Thierry Henry was praising him. Thierry Henry was looking at a comparison of him versus Saka. Or was it Madueke? Him versus Madueke or
one of the wingers.
One of the the right winger. I can't remember if it was Madueke or Saka that was on there.
Okay.
Sounds a bit racist by me, to be honest.
But we're not going to cut that out.
Yeah. I don't care. But he's showing like the difference between the two players. So Madueke takes the ball, cuts inside, and then plays a pass. Then he cuts to Olise. Olise looks at his man, puts it down the outside, and it's Nuno Mendes too, by the way. Like puts it around the outside.
No slouch.
Yeah, bro, takes it to the byline, beats him on the inside, and almost gets a goal out of it. Like he shoots, hits the post, hits the keeper.
Oh, yes,
in the first leg of
and
the PSG game.
Marquinhos like kind of stops it, and the keeper saves it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said to him, tell me, because you got it as a winger, your whole job is to take on your man. Which when you watch the Arsenal wingers, they don't do that. They don't take on the man. Saka every now and then will take on one of his men,
but not enough for my liking.
Not at the amount that Vashkilia will do it. Dembele will do it. And Doué will do it. All three of those guys, if they're 100%, they're just.
And then you throw
constantly.
in Luis Diaz and Elise too.
But as an Arsenal supporter too, don't worry, Timber's back.
Don't. We will get into it, but don't. All right, so that's 2-2, and then Dembele gets a penalty just before halftime. Scores his penalty. So it's 3-2 at halftime. And you're going, okay, there's no way there could be more goals. We stand corrected. There were more goals. So then Vashkilia scores again, and then Dembele scores again 2 minutes later. So they're up 5-2 in the 60th minute. You're going, oh, well, PSG's got this. I remember you said...
Oh, dude, I said
You said PSG's got it, and I'm like, dude, there's a lot of time to go. Literally, as soon as I say that, Upamecano scores off Kimmich's free kick, and you're like, okay, 5-3. And then 3 minutes later, Luis Diaz scores, which was a fucking nice goal.
Bro, he
brought it down beautifully. Brings the ball down, makes some space, and picks his spot.
It is funny what you can do if you gave Diaz space.
Oh, bro.
He never had it at Liverpool, bro.
Nah, he also didn't really running, I think.
Well, he had to track back more.
He did a lot of tracking,
right?
Yeah.
And look, he has to track back because Salah's not going to track back, right? Like that's not what he did last season when we won and he scored all those goals in the sixth, right? This season he's had to do that. It's just not his game.
Yeah. So that gets it to 5-4, and look, there were still more chances after for Bayern. Bayern probably had more. Bayern actually did have more chances. They had 10 shots, 8 on target. Like the efficiency was out of control.
Imagine this was the old away goal system.
Oh, dude, the away goal system would have been cracker for this game. But look, finished 5-4. Everybody's saying best semi-final we've ever seen. It was full of goals. Everyone loved it, except for Diego Simeone, who was upset. Who would have been upset? He goes, if my team won but conceded 4 goals, I would not be happy. And I get it. You don't want to concede goals.
I think it's a valid point of view.
It is a valid point of view, yeah.
It's a valid point of view to say, listen, I'm going to be disappointed if my team concedes 4 goals or 5 goals.
Yeah.
Anyone would. But, dude, from a neutral perspective watching the game, that shit's on fire, dude.
Bro, it was crazy because I woke up at halftime, right? I'm like, I'm going to sleep in and watch the halftime highlights. But I wake up, it's 3-2. I'm like, what the fuck have I missed?
85% of the game.
I'm like, what have I missed? Fuck. And then we had the second leg on this morning in Bayern. Finished 1-1, which meant that the tie finished 6-5. Now, I would like to say, sorry, I just want to go back to that first game. There were a total of 13 shots on target. That was more than both legs in the Atletico Arsenal game. Crazy. But yeah, look,
it's not that crazy, though.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
Yeah, I guess so.
We knew what was going to happen.
We did know what was going to happen, actually, yeah.
Dude, I want to bomb in that first Bayern game. It was great.
Yeah. So Dembele scores after 3 minutes. Vashkilia had acres of space. I don't know.
This is what I don't understand.
Why do they keep doing it?
Bro, they let him have space.
I don't get it.
But he's just like that quiet guy. He never gets in scuffles on the pitch or nothing. But he's just always just out there on the wing and he just has space.
Yeah.
And they're like, just switch the ball to him. And he just always has space.
Yeah.
Right? And like, I get it. Like, he creates space and whatever. But, bro, at some point, you got to look at that and go, I need to stay extra close to this guy. I'm just going to stay extra close to him. Don't give him space to do it. I think the problem with it is if you don't give him space, he just burns you.
I think if you give him too much space, he's going to outrun you. If you're too tight to him, he's going to rip you.
You got to have a perfect game.
Oop, I hope I didn't touch anything. Oh, good.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's what that's what great players do.
Yeah, no, I agree. He is the difference in this PSG. Because look, is this PSG team as good as the team last year? I don't think so.
I think so.
You think it's equal?
The reason why I say that is because they are now super experienced in the Champions League, winning a Champions League.
Yes,
right. It's like when Real Madrid did the 3.
Yeah,
right?
but now,
I think they got better as they went on.
When I look at it, if I look at it from last year's player versus this year, I think Ousmane Dembele's level below. Like, I don't think he's
He
at
has
the same
been injured
peak.
a fair bit this year.
Yeah, he's been
his
injured
numbers
a fair
have
bit.
dropped.
Is
Yep.
Vasquilla better? Yes, I think Vasquilla is better.
Yep.
I think João Neves is better. I don't think Vitinha is as good
I
as
think
he
he's
was
still
last
same.
year.
I think he's still same level personally. But who's
just-
the other midfielder? Sorry, it's Ruiz. Yeah, Fabian Ruiz.
He's quiet on the pitch. He's
I
the
do-
Declan Rice of their team, bro.
I didn't even know this, but Hakimi didn't even play today.
Hakimi.
Yeah,
Well,
Zaire
he was
Emery played
injured.
right back.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
actually
was getting. He did okay. He got
did
bullied
okay.
a little bit.
Yeah, I think Mendes has gotten better. Well, he's just as good as he was last year.
He's been injured though.
Yeah.
So I think that's the catalyst and the difference.
So what you're
Hakimi's
saying
been
is,
injured.
Arsenal have a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Dude, I want everyone to think Arsenal has a chance. That's how I see the real pain.
Wow.
I want to
You
see.
just want to see him hurt.
Dude, I just want to ring Stammer and be like, "Hey, man, how'd that game go?" So he hangs up on me.
Yeah, it's going to happen. He's going to be doing that for a week. So, and then there was some controversy in this game. First was the Nuno Mendes one. So he copped the yellow card early, and then I think it was about 20 minutes later, controversy. So, Lema, is it?
Lema, yeah.
Lema gets the ball, kicks it forward, and Mendes sticks a hand out for an intentional handball, which would be a second yellow card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the ref has given a foul the other way,
Yeah.
and everyone's blown up about it. Like, everyone's blown up about it. And so, we're like, yeah, what the fuck was that for? Like, what the fuck was that for? But then we've seen footage later that the ref gave a foul for a handball on Lima.
From Lima.
When he went to bring the ball down and hit his hand. And you go, you know what? Ref made a call. For me, you can't really argue about it.
No, because VAR can't intervene.
Yes,
it's not a
VAR
red
cannot
card.
intervene, yeah.
It's not a
red card
It's not a red card.
situation.
It's a second yellow. And even then, he may not give a second yellow.
I think the VAR would have agreed with the ref, saying it was a handball, therefore it was a foul to PSG. I think the VAR would have agreed with that.
would have overturned it for Lima handballing it.
No, he would have stuck with the ref's decision. So the ref said foul.
Fuck,
handball.
who knows with VAR these days, to be fair.
Nah.
But I understand the ref's perspective on it. He's called the foul for the handball.
Yeah.
And gone against Bayern. But no one saw it.
No
And
one
obviously
saw it.
Everyone on the pitch is now blowing up. All the
And there was
fans
no
are
real
blowing up.
explanation because usually he would be like, handball, foul.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, okay, now I get it. But
He didn't. He
he
just
did.
pointed.
He literally went like this. He went to the linesman, he went, thumbs up, and
Yeah.
just play on.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going,
That's some nice
what the
cheating,
fuck?
boy.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah. Then Jonathan Tah went off, copped a yellow card for dissent.
Yeah.
Then
It was like 5 minutes
moments later.
Yeah, I think
5
like-
minutes,
I think
not
three-
even, dude.
must have been,
Moments
yeah.
later, within that next play.
Yeah.
They get the ball, they go down the other end. PSG go to clear the ball.
Yep.
Kick it straight into João Neves' hand, which is just up in the air.
It was up here. I don't know what he was doing, but he was just like, yeah. He was drifting away going,
And just goes, boom, hits his arm. Referee goes, no. VAR doesn't even intervene. Crowd goes crazy.
Bro, did you see that one guy that was on the fence? He was like,
Yeah, dude.
and I go, I agree.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
agree with
I
that.
saw it. I'm like,
If
that's
that was
a penalty.
Chelsea, if that was Chelsea, bro, I would have been blowing up.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
And then obviously now across the internet, it's been circulating that there's a obscure rule in which if a same team player is clearing the ball and it hits your player's arm, it can't be a penalty or a handball.
Which I find crazy.
I cannot find an actual cited law for it. This
Yeah.
is just people saying it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if everyone's full of shit or not.
They're just spreading fake news.
Well, this is what I'm trying to figure out. 'Cause-
Fake, disgusting news.
Ew.
Ew. Gross.
Ew.
Ew.
So I'm sitting there going, how is it not a penalty? Because I go, his arm's not in. I get it if his arm was, if he had his back to the ball, he was running away and he kicked it and hit him in the arm.
Yeah.
I completely understand that. There's nothing you can do. He wasn't even looking.
Correct,
But
yeah.
he's facing the ball.
Yep.
His arm's in an unnatural position.
Yep.
And he's kicked it into it. So I sit there and I argue the point. I go, it was an interesting situation because I think the refereeing was I think the refereeing was pretty one-sided in the game.
It felt that way.
As a neutral as well.
Yeah,
I was
it felt
watching
that
it,
way.
and it just felt like the ref was giving a lot towards Paris. Every time they went down, they got a foul. Every time Bayern tried to make a big tackle, it was a foul. And I was like, I don't.
There was even one where Luis Diaz had the ball, and so he's laid it off and made a run. And I think it was Neves was just standing there, and Diaz has run into him, and he didn't get a foul. Now, again, if you're watching live, you're like, oh, he got taken out, should be a foul. But the ref just played on, and then Diaz lost his shit, got a yellow card. Right? So I'm like, yeah, if you're looking at like that, it kind of looked like PSG were getting the rub of the green.
Yeah.
But I think when you look back at it, the ref actually did a pretty good job.
I don't think. Look, I just think that the game went the way. I think the dice rolled in PSG's favour.
Yeah,
I think that
they
I'm
got
not,
the
I'm not
50-50
saying that,
calls.
I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying that the ref did a bad job or was corrupt in any way. Was forcing the Bayern win. I just think that, however the game unfolded, and I also don't think that the Bayern fans did them any favours by trying to throw cups on the pitch.
I did say that, yeah.
Yelling at the linesman, losing it at the ref. I don't think they did any favours for them winning the 50-50 decisions, right? Like, I just think it became from support to abuse, and that ref was like, fuck you. I can show you how bad this can get.
But then Harry Kane scored a very nice goal, 93rd minute. Put a little bit of tension into for the last minute, but there was nothing after that. So game finished 1-1. PSG win the tie 6-5. And now we've got a PSG Arsenal final.
31st of May, huge game.
2 a.m. I'll be up for it.
I'm definitely going to watch this because I needed. I don't see a way that Arsenal are able to win this game because it's in Istanbul.
Look, we have seen big underdogs win. One, Chelsea did it, 2012.
Bro, we've done it twice. Not enough. So we've done it once in a final, and we've done the comeback against Barcelona.
Oh, Barca. Okay,
so it's possible to be done, right? With these type of games, but my problem is how is Arteta going to set up the team to play PSG?
Oh, dude, the way I could see it happening is ultimate haram ball. It has to be the ultimate haram ball, right?
But even then, it's like...
this is how I do see the game. Look, we'll go neutral, right? Before I try to give Arsenal some props. The way I do see it happening is PSG are going to mimic how Man City did Arsenal in the EFL Cup final. They're going to have 4 guys up top pressing. And then once they get past their defenders, they've got to release it to the midfielders, which will be Odegaard, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi, right? And they're going to have to compete against Ruiz, Vitinha, and Neves. Now, I think I know who wins that midfield. That's a gun midfield, right?
Yeah, João Neves puts in a shift, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I can only really see it going that way where we saw last year's final, right? Now, I know that Stammer said that it's the best defense versus best attack. If we look at last year, Inter had the best defense, PSG had the best attack, and they ended 5-0, right? I do not see how Arsenal can compete with that sort of press and that sort of quality in that PSG team. But like I said, the underdogs have won before. I put down like the Chelsea game against Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
bro, you just cop pressure.
They could pull us versus Tottenham when I think it's slightly different.
You versus Tottenham, we were the favourites in that game.
Yes, but I'll go. They can play the same game.
Right, like get an early goal
and then shut up shop. The whole difference between this and that game is that Tottenham actually just didn't attack us.
No, they didn't.
They just didn't try to attack us.
They kept trying. They held possession for way too long in that game.
Dude,
they were just passing around the back, and you guys just like,
all right,
okay.
I'm like, if you just want to waste time, sure.
Yeah, sure.
And we just stood there. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think PSG won.
PSG are not doing that.
Name me a team that's been able to lock up their defense against PSG.
Chelsea in the Club World Cup final.
Oh, Club World Cup, man, in a serious competition.
You said what team? I just gave you...
Oh, yeah, but I thought you would come up with a serious competition, man, like Champions League.
We're talking... Well, this PSG team, I think they played Man City 2 years ago, and Man City did a pretty good job, but this team now has Vashkilia in it, and an older Doué and a fit Dembele. And Neves is now 22 in his prime. Vitinha has gotten so much
I
better.
like how 22's prime.
Did I say Vitinha's in his prime? Neves is 20.
You said Neves is 22 in his prime.
I thought it's, no. Okay, let me rephrase that.
Vitinha's in his prime.
Vitinha's in his prime. Neves is 22.
Yeah, I was
whereas
like,
2 years ago, 2 years ago, he was a young midfielder competing against KDB. And now he's the experienced guy.
And look, and the PSG team, they've already won a final, and they won it in very dramatic fashion against a defensive team last season.
Yeah, and they beat
the best defensive team. They beat them 5-0.
Yeah, and so and look, I know Stammer says like best defense versus best attack, but I have a couple. I mean, you've got that game where you had the best defense versus best attack, and attack won. The other example I've got is 2017 when Real Madrid played Juventus. Juventus was killing it, and they had the best defense and just on fire. But we played Real Madrid in the Champions League final, and they tore us to bits.
Yeah,
I think it ended 4-1.
Well, again, if you've got a team that is scoring like they are scoring, they're just used to scoring.
Yeah. How are you going to stop them?
Correct.
And that's where I think the only one that could really look, Declan Rice is going to have an actual Ballon d'Or type of game, like something that's going to be written in folklore.
Imagine Dembele goes Ballon d'Or back to back.
I was thinking about who would be.
It's a World Cup year, so it's going to depend on World Cup.
Yeah.
But if he plays for France and France win the fucking World Cup and he wins the Champions League,
it's hard to deny, eh?
Yeah, bro, that's what I mean. I'm like, fuck, he's got to be in the running.
Yeah, then he's following in the footsteps of Platini and Messi and Ronaldo.
It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy to think that he's like the Bayern reject. Who now? Barca reject. Sorry, not Bayern.
Yeah.
If he was a Bayern reject, he's really laughing now.
Yeah. Barcelona. Barcelona's still doing well, but they're not winning Champions Leagues.
No, not at all. Why don't we jump into the Premier League?
Sure, why not? Let's make this one nice and quick, huh?
I don't know, we left the bad for the last. At least it's the first game of the last round. So look, match day 34 obviously played. There were some double rounds for fantasy, but kind of we'll just run through where the game sat. You guys took a trumpsing from Brighton 3-0.
Yeah, it was ugly. This was the game that got Rosenier sacked. He was terrible. This was the 6th game in a row that we hadn't scored a goal.
Did we expect anything less?
I expected a goal. I would have liked a goal.
No, with Rosenier getting sacked.
No, God, no. No, you can't go 5 games losing in a row, let alone not scoring.
Yeah, but even when he signed, with the whole
that was always going to happen.
From Strasbourg, everyone's saying, I'm like, this guy's getting sacked.
Oh, no, we picked a math teacher as our coach. Insane.
Oh, friends.
Got a friend. Lego friends.
And then we had the Man City Burnley game, which obviously there was the FA Cup that was also involved here. Man City won that 1-0.
Yep.
Not convincing at all.
No, they did the business. At the time, they were equal on points with Arsenal. But
that actually put them at first.
Oh, you're right.
Days.
That did put him at first.
Put him at first. Until Man City fans drinking out of the bottle, wrapped at Arsenal. Very funny.
That guy was loving it for a solid couple of weeks.
Yeah, not a couple of weeks. It was like 4 days. Then we had Bournemouth Leeds 2-2 draw.
Very good game.
Great game.
Bournemouth have been.
What is it? Krupi now is the highest scoring
18-year-old
debutant teenager.
Yeah, well, he's got 2. He's got a double. He's got more than 10 goals, more than 10 assists.
Crazy.
So for an 18-year-old, crack a season.
Insane numbers.
Speaking of crazy numbers,
dude, Forest, Sunderland. Forest smashed them 5-0 at home.
Forest are building for a Europa League final. We haven't gotten into it because we've got so much on. But Europa League second legs are on tomorrow. And Forest are building for a Europa League spot.
Hey, dude, I mean, best of luck to him, the crazy goddamn Greek.
Yeah. The best was that one you sent me where he's getting massaged by this big titty chick.
Dude, that's in the this next weekend. I was going to bring it up. He's just got this big titty chick behind him massaging him. He's so sick, dude.
Slimy Greek.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool, bro. He's the man. Then we had Fulham, Aston Villa. Fulham win this one 1-0, which really helped us, obviously, with the whole top 5 situation.
Yep.
Then you have West Ham, Everton. West Ham come through, win this one 2-1 to put so much pressure on Tottenham.
So much pressure on Tottenham.
Who obviously in the next game lucked out, who won against Wolves 1-0. Not convincing whatsoever.
No, it was a snatch and run.
So, I mean, fuck, you take it.
Hey, bro, when you're in the relegation zone, you take those wins.
Yeah. Then we had our game. We ended up beating Palace 3-1. To be fair, probably one of the best games we've played all season. Which is not saying much because Palace they don't care anymore. Like they're not getting relegated. They're not getting anything out of it.
They've got a good record. Well, they're still in the Conference League semi-final, so they had other stuff to worry about.
Yeah, this game was not important to them, more important to us. But also, there was their goal was quite controversial in this game.
What was their goal?
Their goal was our goalkeeper came out to get the ball, done his knee, went down injured.
That's right. Yeah.
And Munoz just chipped it into the goal. And I'm like everyone's blowing up about it, going, "Oh, you can't fucking score there." I'm like, bro, if that happened on the flip and Dominic Soboslai has the ball or Frimpong has the ball, I'm sitting there going, chip it in the net.
Put it in.
Yeah,
put
dude,
it in.
Fuck him.
But look, I will say it's good for you guys. You've kind of got the monkey off the back because Palace have been a thorn in your side.
Yeah, look, yes, we needed to get a result against Palace. Yeah. It was a good time to get it. Look, more for us, we're just going to make sure we secure Champions League.
Correct, that's it.
Then we had Arsenal, Newcastle.
Snatch and run.
1-0. Dude, but again, I can't say much. That was us last season, right?
Yeah,
us last season was 1-0 wins, 2-1 last-minute wins.
Yeah.
That's how you win a league.
Who actually scored for Arsenal?
Saka, wasn't it? No, Eze,
that's right.
It was a nice goal.
Look, can we just go back to that? So they won 1-0. They scored in the 9th minute. Now, at this stage, they were going toe-to-toe with Man City. And it was goal differences that they were going to compete on. So they got up 1-0, but then they only had 10 shots, 4 on target. It's not like they were pressing like they needed to win by more than one goal.
No,
it's just proper haram ball.
Dude, they win 7 corners to Newcastle's 2. That's what they do. They secure corners like because they're possession wasters. They just want the time to go as slow as possible. They want to back that they will score 1 or 2 goals and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you get out there early and you put a few goals past Arsenal, they're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If PSG come out early in that Champions League final, score 2 goals, they're fucked.
Oh, bro. But to be fair, I think everyone would be fucked. That PSG team's fucking good.
You saw with Bayern that they're able to come back. You know what I mean? Like they can be down and still come back.
Yeah.
I just don't think Arsenal are capable of that.
Yeah.
Then the final game was Man United Brentford.
Yep.
Man United winning that one 2-1. Look, good game by them.
That's it. They did what they had to do. So look, they get the win, and I think Michael Carrick is now getting closer to getting that permanent deal.
It's pretty hard to say no to him, right?
And can I just say that for a guy who is leaving the club, Casemiro has found a new lease on life for his last few months.
All Carrick has done is just let these players play.
Yeah.
That's all he's done. Like, he hasn't come out there with, like, big tactics or anything. He just let them play.
Yeah.
Right?
And Casemiro has been doing what he used to do. Not to the extent of, like, you know, how much they lean on him for goals at Real Madrid, but he used to bang in goals for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And now he's allowing him to run up forward and do what he wants. And look at I think he's scored. This is the most goals he scored for, like, I think it was like 10 years or something. This is like the amount of goals he scored in a season.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, but it's also look at the quality of players that are around him.
He's got to
take the lead, right? Like, I think there are a few good players in there. I think Cunha's got some merit. I think Mbembo is a decent player. I actually rate Šeško. I think Šeško is a good player. And Bruno Fernandes.
They've done. Carrick has done what you said. That he simplified the game.
Yeah,
now Šeško's like to stand up front and just head it in, or you know.
But again,
we'll get into Šeško's goal this week.
Fuck Šeško, bro. But no, look, match day 35. So like this last weekend's games.
Yeah.
I think there was some very interesting results that came out of this week. First game was Leeds versus Burnley. I mean, look, pretty straightforward. Burnley's now relegated.
Yep.
They, I think, are not throwing in the efforts. I think Fleming still plays well, and I think Anthony is still have some justice with Burnley. They're their 2 best players for the season. But Leeds has been pretty consistent all year. Managed to beat them 3-1. It's a great result.
Good win. I mean, to be fair, Leeds have been playing really well recently, so it was expected.
Now, this is the game that pissed me the fuck off, man. Okay?
Tell us why.
Well, bro, I picked all of the 12 o'clock games. I had Leeds, Burnley, both teams to score. Brentford, West Ham.
Oh, yes, that's right. I remember
Wolves,
now.
Sunderland, both teams to score. And then I had Brentford, West Ham, both teams to score. Not only does West Ham have a disallowed goal, they hit the post 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
And their disallowed goal hit the post 3 times. And had a one-on-one huge miss.
Yeah.
What more can I do, man?
Well, you can't. do anything.
No, I can yell more, man. That's what I can do. I can yell. I can fucking point. How do you like that, man?
Bite your finger off next time.
No.
But look, don't forget the 3-0 win. You're right, West Ham. The first one I was burning about because I had Coyote in my team. And they're like, Coyote scored the first goal. Like, yes, fucking defend a goal. Like, that's what I need. And then you look at it, it's Mavropanos has gotten another goal. I'm like, fucking piece of shit. Like, why?
Goddamn asshole.
Then we had Sunderland.
Sunderland, look, fairly boring game, to be honest.
Except for the red card.
Yeah. Which, bro, I'm so against this red card.
Do you think it was an accidental hair pull?
Yeah, bro, he's up in the air like this. He's not even looking at the player.
Yeah.
And, like, he comes down. It's like, okay, yeah, like that little string of hair is in his hand. But one, the player doesn't complain about getting his hair pulled. Just literally, it went to VAR. He goes, he pulled his hair.
These are my feelings about it, right? If your hair goes over your collar, it's your fault. You need to tie your hair up above your collar. It's not right that your hair can go all the way down your back. And if you go to grab them, you're pulling on hair. That's not your fault. Everybody usually pulls on a jersey, right?
I get it if you want to foul him.
Yeah.
Cool. But it's the automatic red card. But then also it's not consistent. Because what was the game 2 weeks ago with the hair pull that didn't get done? So Calvert-Lewin got done for the hair pull. Now I want to try and remember the game. The week after, there was another hair pull. I want to say it was a West Ham player too. But didn't get a red card. And they're going, it's double standards.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate it. Is like if you pull someone's hair, you should get a red card.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But not in that instance.
No,
where you both players.
That's
are
not
jumping
intentional.
up for the ball. He lets go and then doesn't pull him or anything.
Yeah, he's kind of gone up like that.
As soon as he gets to the ground, he lets go.
Yeah. I think they've taken this hair pulling situation too seriously now. That anytime there's a hair pull, like red card.
I do find they have knee-jerk reactions to the media.
Huge knee-jerk reaction to this one. But look, 1-1 draw. Sunderland were pushing for Europe, but I think this has kind of killed them.
Yeah.
I think, but still,
they're going to stay in the Premier League.
But hey, yeah, like we said, they got promoted, and now they're staying in the Premier League. You can't really ask for much more.
100%.
Yeah.
Then we had Newcastle, Brighton.
I was very surprised by this result because Brighton have been playing pretty well.
Lift in form. I thought a draw in this game would be possible, right? Just I think both teams have not been great.
No. Well, Brighton's been good recently, but Newcastle have not been good at all.
No.
They've been lacking for a while.
Yeah. And look, I mean, there's questions now. Does Eddie Howe lose his job? Well, what's he really done?
It really they did win the AFL Cup last year. This season, they have had... I think that the Voltemade signing started off well and then fizzled. Wissa came in injured, which didn't help. And they didn't really have... I think their defence is lacking hard. They've got a lot of older players.
Well, they just bought Thiel.
Yeah, Thiel.
Like, they've just brought him in. And whilst, yes, I agree, I think he's been a good addition to them. They've got the money to... Sorry, I lie. They sold Ishak too late, meaning they didn't have the money that they could invest in players.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they tried to hold on to Ishak as the talisman.
Yeah.
And I think that fucked him a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that they should have cashed in on him. Cash in on him now. Use that money to fix your FFP and then go after the players that you need in the positions like centre back.
Well, they need defenders, I think. Yeah.
Well, I think that they've held on to that centre back team that they've got for too long. And now...
Shah and Byrne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time they need to upgrade.
Don't get me wrong. They've been a good pairing.
Hey, they won Newcastle's first title in 50 years.
Yeah.
So it was good for them.
Then we had Arsenal-Fulham. It's Arsenal versus Arsenal B.
Yep.
Arsenal won that one pretty easy, 3-0.
It was a good win.
It was a good win. They needed it for the goal difference.
Saka had a blinder. He got an assist and a goal, I believe. Yokere's got a double. One of them was a nice simple tap in, but you got to be there.
You got to score the goals. I'll never criticise a player for a tap in. That's what everyone did to Haaland. Haaland's not that good.
Oh, he's a goal merchant.
Yeah, he just scores tap ins. I'm like, yeah, but he scored like a record amount of them.
He scored like 40 goals.
Yeah, I go, bro, he can come to Liverpool if he wants and just score like 50 tap ins. I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I actually don't care. If you score a hat trick of tap ins, I'll be like, oh, dude, you're super good at football, man.
You're a great striker.
I think it's just crazy. I'm like, dude, how much do you hate your own life that you have to comment on this?
Next, we had Bournemouth Palace, and again, Bournemouth are just in a rich vein of form at the moment, and with a nice 3-0 win. Bro, they're pushing for Europe. I think they're in Europa League spots, actually. I think they're sixth.
Dude. If the sixth place comes off, which we'll look at after this, if sixth place comes off, like they'll be in the Champions League.
And well deserved, in my opinion. Well deserved for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it's a bit shit that they're going to lose
losing their best player.
Yeah, Semenyo. Yeah,
they picked up Ryan.
Yeah.
Dude, which is hilarious. There was all these videos popping up before they brought Ryan into the team, right? Because I think he's from Brazil or something like that.
I'll have a look.
Have a look where he was playing before. But there was all these videos that was popping up going, don't worry, they've found Liverpool's new replacement for Salah, and it's Ryan before he went to Bournemouth.
Oh, really?
And then obviously we didn't do it.
Yeah.
He went
Vasco da Gama.
Yeah, he was from Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil, yeah.
Yeah. Then he ended up going to Bournemouth. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. People were talking about him going to Liverpool
and
before.
now he's done pretty well for himself. So. But yeah, good win for Bournemouth.
Well, now we had our grudge match, which I was hoping was going to shut up a Cash, Cameron. They were all just going to shut the fuck up. Nick, not so much. His insults are real stupid. He just goes, see, slot sucks. See?
Did the Cash purposely fly here just to give you shit?
Yeah, dude. I had breakfast with him too right before the game where I was wearing my Liverpool jersey. But unfortunately, we lose the game 3-2. Look, to be fair, I think they deserved to win the game. They were the better team.
Yeah.
No, I'll be.
And you can see the difference between who's playing well and who's kind of just getting there.
Well, I think the back half of this season has given me more confidence than the front half gave me.
Well, yeah, because didn't you go like 7-game losing streak at one stage?
It was 7 games without a win.
Without
7 games without a win, and they're struggling too. Like not like, hey, we were getting unlucky. We were the worst team in those 7 games, which obviously I'm not used to coming from the Klopp era. When Klopp first took over, yes, that's what we were. But obviously the controversy of this game is Benjamin Sesko, the second goal that was scored, was a handball. PGMOL's come out, gone, yeah, it was wrong.
The slightest of handballs, still a handball.
Well, he pushes it in the net with his hand.
No, because it doesn't go up. No, it's coming down, flicks his hand, and then he puts it in?
No, like the ball comes up, comes across him like that, and it looks like he pushes his thing, but it flicks his hand and the ball goes just into the net. What are you going to do, bro?
I can't do much. Luckily for you, that there's a big gap between 5th and 6th. So it's not...
Man United with that win have now sealed their Champions League spot.
Well deserved, by the way. I mean, they have played the least amount of games I think I've ever seen a top team play.
A club of that size with the money they've spent should qualify for Champions League in the Premier League if they're only playing the Premier League.
Yeah, which they are. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Like they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. Michael Carrick has been awesome. Actually, I do want to see how many games they have won in a row because I'm pretty sure that there's guy...
2 more.
There's 2. So they've won 3 in a row, have they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he wins 2 more games...
Yeah, they won 3 in a row.
Yeah, if he wins 2 more games, which, let's look at what their next 2 games are. They've got Sunderland at home.
No, away.
Sorry, Sunderland's at home.
Oh, Sunderland's at home, yeah.
Yeah, Sunderland's at home. And then they've got Forest away. And Forest are on a tear, bro.
Forest are on a tear at the moment.
If Forest beat them...
No.
Just draw. Yeah.
Like, what was the game they won 4 in a row and everybody was... I think it was West Ham.
Yeah.
They had West Ham like, they're going to win 5 in a row. He's going to finally cut his hair. Yeah, then they drew. And he got, bro.
They all went and got haircuts, bro. It's a disappointing game for us. Kobe Mainoo's winner was nice.
It was nice, yeah.
Kobe Mainoo's winner was nice. Not goal of the week. Contender, but not goal of the week.
Soberslai's goal was nice. He had a nice run. And
bro, no one defended him.
Bro, that's how we should run.
But that's how we should play against them. They had no centre-backs. Like, they've got Harry Maguire and Lissandro wasn't even in. So I'm like... Anyway, look, that's the slot to sort out next year.
Yeah, Man U did what they had to do, and they were third when Amorim... Well, they were close to, like, top 5 when Amorim was there, and Carrick has just kicked it on.
Yeah, he just made sense. He took the complication out of the game.
Yep.
But then we had Tottenham Villa, which is a huge game, right? Like, Villa.
After the West Ham loss, Tottenham had a chance to go over to take them over, get out of the relegation zone, and to be fair, they fucking did it.
They did it 2-1.
De Zerbi. That bonus is coming.
Oh, bro, he wants that money so bad, bro.
I don't blame him. I mean,
fuck yeah, dude, pay me, bitch. I didn't want to come here in the first place. Then we had your game against Forest. I'll just leave this one to you, bro.
Next game. That's what I would say. Look, they pumped us. It was bad. They scored in 2 minutes. Wasn't a great start. Then Gusto, he's a fucking idiot. He grabs onto Jesus' jersey, clear as day. He's running in on goal, like he's running in for the cross, clear as day. Pulls his jersey, goes down. It's a penalty. You go, what do? You're down 2-0 after 15 minutes at home. And then we did get a penalty. Now, Derry started his 18-year-old junior winger. They got big prospects on him. Unfortunately, he's gone off for a ball. Him and Morgan Gibbs-White have clashed heads.
Bruh.
Morgan Gibbs-White had a split from here to here.
Bro, he's got like 15 stitches or some shit in his forehead,
split,
bro.
And Derry had to go to hospital. He got stretched off and went to hospital.
Period.
And then, so we get the penalty, and you're thinking, oh, look, we're going to score our first goal. Nah, Cole Palmer misses it.
Mate, Cole Palmer's been average, bro.
Look, I think his injury at the start of the season didn't help, but he hasn't. Obviously, having Maresca changed out and Rosenier come in, I think they're all just over the season. And me too, I'm over it. I'm over the whole organisation.
Yeah, but you were in Champions League spots, and now it looks like you bombed out of that.
We were 5th at the 3rd of March. I think it was 3rd of March or mid-March. We were 5th, right? On 48 points. It's now start of May, and we're still on 48 points. And we're 9th. It just shows we haven't won it. We've lost 6 games in a row, and we've scored once. They then get another goal in the second half. But goal of the week.
João Pedro's overhead kick. And look, he needed it to brush the cobwebs off.
Yeah.
But nice goal, but it was
great goal. But look, it broke our duck. I will give him props though. From what I read, he was the only one that looked like him and Derry were the only ones that looked like they were trying out there. And he did.
Once the players have given up, you
can't do anything. There's literally nothing you could do unless you replace them all with juniors and go, none of you are playing. We're just going to play juniors, which, to be fair, I wouldn't be against. All these overpaid football players, if you want to call them that, they can go sit on the bench and earn their money but look like dickheads. Put the juniors on there. Who gives a shit?
I agree.
But I will give Pedro some extra credit as well. He gave his jersey out to a fan that was there after the game, even after getting pumped, and he apologised to everyone. He was the only one that did that. The rest of them all fucked off. So I think if they're going to do that, you can fuck off out of here.
That's it. Whole new team next year.
Yeah, we'll spend another $2 billion. And then this was the game. Now nobody was expecting this.
No, dude. Fuck, we had like $700 on Man City to win this game.
We did,
man. Yeah. And Everton. Look, Doku's goal was brilliant.
Brilliant.
In that first half, it looked like Man City. Man City were all over Everton. It was a complete mismatch in that first half. But to Everton's credit, they hung in there and absorbed the pressure.
And they waited for a retarded moment.
Yeah.
It was as good as Doku's goal was how moronic Guy's pass was.
I know, and I have an argument on both sides of it. Like, yes, the ball is passed back from Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Barry not involved in the play? Was it Barry or Beto? Barry. It was Barry.
Barry. Yeah.
Is Barry not involved in the play?
I'll just click on it.
Is Barry not involved in the play? It was Barry.
Yeah.
Is Barry not involved in the play? That's another kind of racist moment. Is Barry not involved in the play because he makes that run in behind Gay, right? Then the ball is played. Gay intercepts, turns around, does a bad back pass. Barry goes and kicks it in. Is he not involved in the play by making the run?
For me, I think they're saying that he needs to be involved in the play before the pass, which he wasn't. He's involved in the play after the pass. So the way that they've worded it, the way that they've...
they're saying it's another phase of play.
Correct, yeah. They're saying another phase of play, right? Which I'm going to agree with. I'm going to stick with that because once the defender releases the ball, it's a new phase of play. Now, he was offside originally, but because Gahey has touched it or passed it back, he's now no longer offside.
Yeah, look, I understand the argument. That's what I'm saying. I think there's an argument to be had on both sides.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, yes, he is involved in the play. Gahey is distracted by him initially, makes the pass back. Maybe either way, Gahey should have done better. I think that's the main argument.
Right, that is huge. That is a massive point, right? He definitely needed to do way better than that. Like, his pass was pathetic.
Yeah.
Literally straight to Barry. Like, it was pathetic. And that ended up costing them because they were, like you said, they were cruising until that point.
They were in cruise control.
Yep.
Then 5 minutes later, bang, Everton go up 2-1.
Off a corner.
Yeah, I'm like, this is over.
Yep.
And then bang, Barry goes for his second goal.
Yep.
His brace, and it goes up to 3-1. I'm like, game's over.
And that's it. Done. And you're like, that's it.
League's done.
Yep. Well, it was funny, right? So after that Barry goal, you see all the Manchester City fans walking out, and then they go back to the game. It's Haaland shipping Pickford, and you're like, oh, fuck, game's back on.
Yeah, dude, almost immediately off the kickoff, he just goes in there, dinks it in. Yeah. And I was saying the whole game, I go, game's over, because I go, the City players can't get the ball to Haaland.
Yeah.
They can't get the ball. As soon as they get the ball to Haaland, scores.
He scored, yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the whole point. Everyone tries to mark, you got to mark Haaland out of the game when it comes to City. That's how you stop them from scoring.
Yeah.
Then you got to hope Jeremy Doku misses.
Yeah.
Right? But what does he do in the 90+7? Does not miss, son.
Yeah, they get a corner, goes over, goes to Doku. He rips like 3 players and just bangs it in like on the side netting with his right foot. His first goal was his left foot, and his second goal was with his right foot, and they're both fucking banger goals. Probably could have been goal of the week, but, my man Zhao.
Well, look, you guys got to get something out of it.
We got nothing going for
But
us.
why don't we look at what the table now looks like for the Premier League?
Yes.
So we've got here, obviously, Arsenal now clearing first 5 points.
Yep.
Man City in second, game in hand.
Yep.
Which is to be played this coming weekend.
This week. So they're
against
playing
Palace.
Yeah, they're playing Palace. I think that'll be on Tuesday or something like that.
So look, they win that game. They go within 2 points of Arsenal.
Yep.
So obviously now
Thursday.
Here is where the dream scenario goes, because now it's all in Arsenal's hands.
Yes.
All Arsenal have to do is win 3 games.
Yep.
They win 3 games, they win the league. Yep. That's it. There's nothing that City can do.
Yep.
They drop points in any one of those games, and City has the opportunity to take them over.
Mm-hmm. Now, those 3 games. So it's the way I see it. They've got 1 game to win, right? 1 game that will, for me, solidify, because I think they're going to win the other 2, right? So they play West Ham away this week.
Yep.
Now West Ham are struggling. They're pushing for to get out of relegation.
This could be the nail in the coffin for West Ham.
Yes, this could be the nail in the coffin for West Ham, but this could also be detrimental to Arsenal's season, because look, they just had a hard game against Atletico. Don't know how the players are going to turn up, because they put in for that game, right? West Ham's at home, and they're going to be desperate. So is Arsenal.
They're going to throw everything at the game.
Yeah, they have to. They're going to have to, right? So I think they win that game, season's done. They're going to win the title, because then they got Burnley at home, and then they got Palace away.
Now, Palace is, depending on where their situation is, I don't think they've got anything to put into that game.
No, they won't have anything to put in, because if they win their game tomorrow, they're in the final for the for the Conference League.
But also, it's where is Arsenal's head at now? Because none of the players in that Arsenal team have been in this situation before.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. They can always argue, we finished second last 3 years. Yeah, but you weren't this close.
No, because it was always the seasons were pretty much done by this stage.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So at no point
even the Man City ones.
Even they didn't take any to the final day.
Okay. Yeah.
They didn't take any to the final day. You have to go through.
Oh, that was you guys. That was you guys that took them to the final day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the time.
Fucking assholes,
but for me, they win the West Ham game, they're going to win the title.
Yeah. No, yes, I tend to agree. I think if they can win that West Ham game, but you never know. It gets to the final day, the nerves are too much.
Well, we look at when City played Villa in the last game, when you guys were going head to head, and who was it? One of your ex-players, Ox. Was it Villa? Whoever they played, I think it might have been Villa, and they were beating City 2-0, and you're like, fuck, Liverpool's going to win the title. And then City came back and won. Mm-hmm. It is possible that Palace do get into that position They are at home.
Bro, 100%. And it's just, look, it depends how Arsenal handle the pressure. Because we've seen before in high pressure games, they make the wrong choices. Against us twice this season, they made the wrong choices and came out with the wrong team. This is against a Liverpool team that makes the wrong decision every game. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think if there's enough pressure on Arteta, he tends to make some errors.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do.
Look, they are getting better. They have won their games against Newcastle and Fulham. They did beat Atletico. So, look, they are starting to get used to that pressure. But look,
this is now proper. This is pressure.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, there, it's like, well, you know, we're not in the final. Now, where are their heads at? Their heads at, I want to win. And this is the question that I asked to you know, our Arsenal friends, going, well, if you could only choose one, what do you want? Like,
I know what I would choose. Champions League.
The club's never won it.
Never won a European title.
Yeah.
Not one. Not a Europa League or the old UEFA Super Cup or UEFA Cup or anything. I pick Champions League all day if I'm Arsenal.
I tend to agree, right? I tend to agree.
Oh, I do have a funny... What about that? Did you see that video that I sent you of the Arsenal guy calling up TalkSport saying that if Arsenal win the Champions League, they deserve a gold trophy? Bro... Do these people actually think that they're the only Champions League team to go through a series undefeated?
No, dude.
Real Madrid did it like 10 years ago. Bayern Munich have done it before as well. This isn't something new. And they're like, we deserve a gold trophy.
But listen, they still rate the Invincibles. Jose Mourinho is going to do Invincibles this season, come second, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
It doesn't matter.
It's fully shit. Who gives a fuck? Bro, if you look at the Invincibles season, right, when they won... If they had won 3 more games, they would have come second.
The next season.
No, second to Man City in the season. We got 97 points. When Man City had to get 100 points to win it, they would have had to win another 5 games to match the points.
I'm pretty sure the next season when we won with Jose in his first season, I think we still had 10 more points than them. Yes, and we lost 1 game.
Bro, it's insane. It's insane.
Where are those straws to clutch onto?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. But look, outside of that top 2 race, which obviously everyone's watching, you've got Man United now qualified for their Champions League.
It's official. Official like a referee's whistle.
We need one more game, one more win.
Which you'll probably get against us this week.
Well, bro, you never know. We said that against Tottenham, bro, and we didn't. So, fuck, man. We need one more win to secure it, same as Villa.
Yep.
And then it becomes an interesting battle. Because obviously, look, there was the reports going around Brentford, right? If Villa win the Europa League and finish in fifth, there is a 6th English spot that comes up for grabs.
Correct.
Now, Villa play Brentford in the final game of the season.
No, I think they play... I'm pretty sure Man City play Villa in the last game of the season. Pretty sure. If my math serves me correctly, last game of the season is City Villa. But Villa do play...
Sorry, Brentford play Liverpool in the last game of the season.
Yes.
Right? So they were saying it would be better for Brentford to throw the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
To keep Villa in the 5th spot.
Yeah.
Because if Villa's now in the 5th spot and they win the Europa League, they could then play Champions League.
But then if they lose, then they're risking dropping out.
Correct.
Yeah. So
correct.
It's
but this is
22.
But this was coming out before Bournemouth went on their little tear for the last 2 matches. But look, I think it depends on the position that they're in, right? Because if they're in 6th, they could potentially get a Champions League spot. I think Bournemouth would be pretty interesting if they got a Europa League or a Champions League spot.
Bournemouth making it is fully deserved. But to be fair, Brentford too, they've both had fantastic seasons.
Yeah, for sure. But again, Liverpool, Villa, 1 win. They both get their Champions League spot. And then it'll come down to, I think, Brentford, Bournemouth for the Europa League spot, which would be, bro, very entertaining stuff.
I mean,
look, there's still a chance for Brighton.
Don't worry about us. We're not winning shit, right? But Brighton is only 2 points off the Europa League spots. And then you look at Everton. Look, okay, we're there, okay? So we just scroll down a bit. Who else on 48? Chelsea, Everton, Fulham, all on 48, and then even Sunderland on 47.
The interesting one was Newcastle could make Europa League spot technically still,
Oh, and get relegated.
but could also get relegated, which obviously is not going to fucking happen.
That can't happen, can it?
If
9 points.
If West Ham win all 3 games
And they lose all 3 games.
now they're gonna have to lose by big numbers because they're behind by
Ham's gonna have to-
17 goals.
And West Ham's going to win by big numbers as
Well,
well.
not really. I mean, if West Ham win 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, they'll go
That's
down to
6.
what's that, minus 13. Then they've just got to lose
No, 11.
by 11 across 3 games.
Yeah.
Which is still big.
It's big, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not going to happen. But it's just saying how interesting the Premier League is this year. So the real battle, I think, and what most people should be watching is this relegation game. The relegation games between West Ham and Tottenham.
Yeah.
Because Forest is still involved.
But look, 3 wins in a row has pretty much taken them out of the equation now.
Yeah, 100. Well,
Pretty much. Well, that's 6 points.
They're 6 points.
They need one more win and they'll be out.
Yeah, one win, they're out of the relegation, and then it's straight between Tottenham and West Ham.
Yep.
Obviously, Tottenham now have. Let's come back to this. Tottenham have in their last 3 games, they've got
Us, that's right.
Leeds, Chelsea at home, and then Everton. They're fucking hard games.
Not easy
dude.
games.
No,
They're not
dude.
easy games at all.
They're super hard games.
Yeah.
And then
Who's West Ham got?
Let's have a gaze who West Ham have. I think their games are much more favourable, that's for sure. So they've got, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal's one of them. Yep.
Arsenal. Newcastle away. Fuck. It's
Actually worse.
I don't know. It's equally as hard, I'd say.
No, I say Tottenham have an easier run because 1, we're playing terrible, and 2, they've got to play an Arsenal who are pushing for Champions League. Pushing for the title. I say West Ham have a harder run.
Okay. I think either way it could.
And
both teams could lose all 3. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm going to go back to my statement back in January. Look, if West Ham lose, I'm putting it on Disassi. It's all Dissassi's fault.
What happens if Tottenham lose? Who's the fault there?
Conor Gallagher.
My hate knows no bounds.
There's always some ex-Chelsea player in all these damn teams.
Yeah. But look, before we sign off, why don't we go and look at what is coming to be a bottle of...
Oh, this is a big bottle. We
Wow.
were singing the praises for so long. We thought we were going to get famous backing off Stammer.
Let's jump in. So we've got obviously Duckman Fried Roos killing it in the league, biggest comeback. He's obviously
Can we
now
have a look to see where he's now ranked? Because now he's overtaken Stammer, so we've got to see where he's ranked overall.
So top 130 within the top 1,000 of Australia. Oh, he's a Chelsea supporter too.
My man. At least one of us is winning.
Then he's gone down after his results this week.
How many's in the comp? Is it 13 million?
12 million, I thought.
Oh, let's go with 12.
But he's now jumped.
Sorry, what was he? 31,000
31,000
out of 12
So he's top 1%.
million. He's top 0.0025%.
He's the man.
Well done, Duck Man. And considering we didn't even know who he was for like half the year.
Yeah. But yeah, look, Stammer's obviously dropped off quite hard.
Yep.
He's now 21 points?
21 points.
21 points behind Egg Fried Roos, with a cash now breathing down his neck too, who was talking mad shit at breakfast, saying he's set his team up for his last little run through now.
Well, I'm looking. He's only 47 points behind.
37.
Oh no! So I was talking about to Duckman.
Oh, to Duckman, yeah.
He's only
47 points.
It's
Bro,
not that hard.
if you still have chips left, it's all game on. I am going to give out first season playing FPL, Michael Brilla, Harland Oates, fucking give it up for him.
Out of nowhere.
He's
coming like 15th at one stage, and now he's coming 5th.
He's given us requests to put out some instructional videos on how to fantasy, which I think look. I'm 100% going to do next season.
Yep.
To do it, I think it might also help me, who's sitting at 14th. I will note I have given up. I still have Ekatike in my team.
Oh, really?
Dude, I haven't changed.
I don't know if you know this, but he's out till next year.
Dude, I haven't changed my team. Look at my team. I have Urian Timber still in it, Ekatike, and now Ballard, who got a red card. However, I did get 12 points out of Dango this week. Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing you're not doing much for fantasy this week.
I mean,
look, I'm trying to push because I'm trying to get away from your brother. I still got beef with your brother. I'm 20 points ahead of him. I'm trying to get up as far as I can.
So you can ring him and rub it in his face.
Abuse the shit out of him, yeah, after he tried to do it to me, the little fuck.
Oh, dude, it's too exciting. But I think we're going to see, will Stammer bottle the fantasy league?
Well, that'll be
and
triple.
If Arsenal bottle the league and the Champions League as well. Stammer might kill himself, dude. I'm not joking. Everyone should check in on Stammer if that occurs.
Everybody put, are you okay? Was it the blue something, the hotline?
Blue waffle.
Well, anyway, gross. No, it's True Blue or something like that. It's the men's mental health hotline.
Of the black dog or whatever it is.
Yeah, I thought it was blue something. Shows you how our mental health is great. We don't need to worry about it.
We don't even know what the hotlines are.
I gave up a long time ago.
Dude, Chelsea, 5 losses in a row.
6. With a nice little FA Cup win in the middle. Yeah,
did you in the FA Cup final, man?
Yeah, I love that for me.
You still have a possibility to win a trophy. Liverpool doesn't.
Please.
I need something. Trophy,
I need something. Italy's not in the World Cup. Chelsea's fucking sucking ass.
But Australia's in the World Cup, man.
Oh, no, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
We will get into the soccer closer to the World Cup.
We'll have plenty of World Cup kind of gossip coming out once this season's over. Once this fucking goddamn season's over, man.
I can't wait. 3 more weeks. Get this over and done with, please. I know.
But look, till next week, everybody. Peace out.
Bye.